AHG's Bluetooth Low Energy, also known as BLE, asset management system, utilizes beacons, gateways and cloud. Beacons emit Bluetooth signals with unique identifiers at regular intervals. These signals make it possible to identify each beacon. Gateways receive the signals from the beacons within their range. They will be installed throughout your facility, so that you can see all the assets you have there. Some of the gateways may be strategically placed at entrances and exits. These exit gateways make a record when any of the tracked assets leaves, or returns to the facility. Cloud-based software collects data from the gateways, and processes it, to provide real-time information about the location and status of the assets. Let's see how you can use our IoT asset management system in practice. As we discussed in the previous video, the system is accessed through a user-friendly web interface, allowing you to configure, monitor, and manage your assets efficiently. In the previous video we already reviewed and set scanning parameters. I want to remind that for the purposes of this demo, we set very short scanning interval, 10 seconds. Normally, it would be between 10 minutes and an hour. We also configured the gateway to send data to the cloud every minute, which is too often for a normal situation, but will allow us to review how the system works in this demo. We also set one of the beacons to trigger an alarm if it leaves the facility. Let's say it is attached to an expensive computer system that should not normally be moved outside. Now we can start scanning our facility for beacon signals. Now that the gateway is scanning, let's log into QR Inventory IoT interface and look for our items. You can see all 4 of our beacons at the same location, temporary job site west. There are 3 water pumps and 1 computer system. You can also click View Item Details link, and see not only item details, such as item name, group, type, voltage, and other parameters that you set up to be tracked, but also the recent locations, and history of item movement from one location to the other. Since we set up the gateway to send data to the cloud every minute, if we reload this page, we will see that indeed the location information is updated every minute. And another page reload, shows the information was updated. Let's see what happens if our computer system is removed from the job site west. We can see that the gateway does not receive a signal from that beacon any longer. We also set the gateway to specifically alert us when this happens. And indeed we received an email notification with the status telling us that the configured event was detected. Let's now return the computer system to the site. Now we receive another alert telling us the alarm status was corrected. And if we look at the asset list, we can see it showing up at the job site west again. Another thing I wanted to show in this video is how the exit gateway works. First, let's log into QR Inventory IoT system and reassign beacon with Major 20001. It used to be attached to a computer system. We will take it off and attach it to a delivery truck. Okay, now in this demo, beacon 20001 signifies a truck. Next, we'll reconfigure gateway. As I've mentioned, exit gateways listen only to beacons that are really close to them, and ignore all other signals. When placed near the exit, they track assets leaving, or returning to the facility. Because of that, we'll set the maximum scanning distance to something like 7 meters. It's about 23 feet. The exit gateway will ignore signals from any beacons that are farther away. In addition, we should disable alarm for the beacon 20001. Since it is a truck, we don't want the alarm to be triggered and notification emailed each time the truck leaves, or enters the immediate vicinity of the exit. The next step is to change it from being non-exit gateway, to the exit gateway. All it takes is one click on a radio button. Now we are ready to start scanning. And we can review results using the QR Inventory IoT interface. Reload the page. You can see that the truck, along with all 3 water pumps, are no longer at the temp job site west. Now we can look at the reports. We are going to the main menu. Reports. Section Exit Gateways. Report we want is assets movement through the gates. You can see how assets passing through the gates are reflected in the reports. When the truck with water pumps will appear at a different location, we will see them at that location, as well as in the assets movement through the gates report, as assets entering that other location. Some customers also need to track items while they are on the truck. It is absolutely possible if you have a gateway inside the truck. In that case, we would recommend gateway on the iPad or Android tablet, or iPhone or Android mobile phones. If you are interested in tracking assets using Bluetooth and want to learn more, please contact us through our website or call 208 806 3300. We are located in beautiful Boise, Idaho. It's a mountain time zone.